We do have 5 cases that appear to need hearing at this time. However, no one is present in the hearing room. Therefore, I am not going to go through an opening unless someone does arrive, and then I will go through the opening to explain the process. However, we are going to start calling cases, and in the event someone comes in, we'll stop and go through the opening.
And I think I can still swear you in, because we typically do that. If you can raise your right hand, do you swear from the testimony you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Good morning, Officer Scott, Red Light Camera, Lakeland Police Department, along with my partner here, Officer Balsner. Did I say that right? Balser. First case here, it's going to be notice number 1242300003826. Lori Callahan. Violation occurred December 24th of 2022 at 3:42 p.m. Violation occurred on a 2018 silver and color Hyundai, Florida registration of Yankee 636 Whiskey Sierra. That's Y636WS, as you see here in the first still photo. As we go to the second still photo, this violation occurred northbound on Socrum Loop Road at East Daltrey Road, Walt Williams Road. This is going to be a straight-through violation. The light was yellow for 4.9 seconds, and it was red for an additional 0.3 seconds. The speed limit in this intersection is 40, and the speed of the vehicle was 35. As you can see here in the still photo, the vehicle's before the white stop bar. As we go to the third still photo, you can see where it has entered the intersection, and we'll go to the video. We'll slow it down to quarter speed for you. So it's yellow. You want to pause it? Turns red, vehicle's way before the white stop bar. Go ahead.
This looks like a straight-through violation. And just for the record, there was an email that Ms. Callahan appears to have submitted on February 22nd at 3:14 p.m. It looks like it went to Tammy Tyson, who is the clerk. The substance of that email basically says that so obviously she had notice on February 22nd, 2023 that she was not able to attend virtually. However, she says that she cannot attend the March 8th hearing, that she was originally told by a clerk in the Lakeland office she would be allowed to schedule a virtual hearing, but it's not true. So she's had at least a couple weeks of notice that she would be required to attend in person. She does say she's disabled and she can't travel or schedule an appointment in advance. She basically says that she filled out an affidavit. However, that affidavit was rejected. Do we have a copy of that affidavit?
No, because she refused to name the individual that was driving her vehicle. I spoke to her over the phone. Okay. She advised me that 2 of her children were in the vehicle. She wasn't going to give me the name of who was driving. She was not going to ask them who was driving because that would be incriminating themselves, and she thinks that the red light camera program is unconstitutional.
Okay. Do we have a copy of whatever she tried to submit, or she just never submitted it?
When it's submitted, if you don't, she sent it out there. It did not come
It's
to me.
rejected because it
was rejected.
didn't have a name.
She sent it out to Arizona. It did not come to me.
Okay. So as Officer Scott says, and as the email says, she says that she has 2 adult children. Both are allowed to drive the car with her permission, and they had her permission. However, she is worried about Fifth Amendment, the U.S. Constitution, and the right against self-incrimination. However, as a legal principle, self-incrimination only applies to criminal cases. It doesn't apply to civil cases or cases like this that are administrative. So that does not, so the Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination does not apply in this case as a matter of law. And she does say she understands why the red light program exists, and she knows that running red lights can cause public harm because it causes accidents and deaths and injuries. And she thinks that the red light camera program is unconstitutional, but realizes that it is in the Florida statutes, but she thinks the statute is unconstitutional. I don't have any right or authority to rule on the constitutionality of the statute. This was a straight-through violation. If she wants to argue about the constitutionality of the statute, she needs to go to the circuit court. And therefore, I uphold the violation. I'm going to treat it as a no-show. She had 2 weeks' notice. February 22nd was when she sent this email. She could have made arrangements for someone to bring her in potentially, or other arrangements. And therefore, I'm going to assess the statutory fine of $158 plus a $100 administrative fee payable within 30 days.
Thank you. Next violation is going to be on Friar, Teresa. Notice violation number is 1242200259825 on Friar. This violation occurred December 15th of 2022 at 8:39 a.m. Violation is on a 2011 red in color Mazda with a Florida registration of 57 Bravo Sierra Zulu Echo. That's 57BSZE, as you see here in the first still photo. As we go to the second still photo, this is going to be a straight-through violation. The violation occurred westbound East Memorial Boulevard at North Massachusetts Avenue. The light was yellow for 4.1 seconds. It was red for an additional 1.3 seconds. The speed limit in this area is 35, and the vehicle was doing 33. As you see here in this still, can you go back? In this still photo, the vehicle's before the white stop bar. And then we'll go to the third still photo where you see it has entered the intersection, and we'll go to the video. Turns red, and he proceeds, or she proceeds through the intersection. We'll play it again for you. This will be at quarter speed. Light turns red, vehicle's nowhere in the video. And then it proceeds through the intersection.
Okay, this is a straight-through violation, no-show. The $158 statutory fine plus $100 administrative fee is upheld and assessed, payable within 30 days.
Okay. The next violation is going to be Nicholson. Notice number is going to be 1242200240783 on Nicholson. This violation occurred November 14th, 2022 at 2:48 p.m. Violation is going to be on a 2023 Toyota white in color with a Florida registration of Delta Victor 4620 Kilo. That's DV 4620K, as you see here in the still photo. As we go to the second still photo, it's going to be a straight-through violation. Violation occurred northbound Socrum Loop Road at Old Cumbie Road. The light was yellow for 4.9 seconds, and it was red for an additional 0.9 seconds. The speed limit in this area is 40, and the vehicle was doing 31. And if you see here in the still photo where the vehicle is before the white stop bar, and we'll go to the third still photo, and you can see where it has entered the intersection, and we'll show you the video. And it proceeds to the intersection. So this is at quarter speed. Turns red, and the vehicle is way before the white stop bar. And it proceeds on through the intersection.
Okay, so this is another straight-through violation, no-show, $158 fine, $100 administrative fee, payable within 30 days.
Next violation is going to be on Sanchez. Notice number 1242200227251 on Sanchez. Violation occurred October 27th of 2022 at 1:34 p.m. Violation is going to be on a 2009 Ford red in color with a Florida registration of Foxtrot Delta 69 Quebec. That's FD69Q, as you see here in the still photo. We'll go to the second still photo. Violation occurred northbound on Socrum Loop Road at Old Cumbie Road. It's going to be a right-hand turn. The light was yellow for 4.9 seconds. It was red for an additional 0.7 seconds. On the right-hand turn, her speed was 22 miles an hour. The limit in this particular intersection is 40. As you can see here, the vehicle's before the white stop bar. And we'll go to the third still photo, and it proceeds to make the right-hand turn to the video. So it was read for 0.7 seconds, and the vehicle's approach speed was 22 miles an hour. They did not come to a stop on the right-hand turn, and they're a no-show.
Yeah, so this is a right-hand turn that's too fast to go on the right-hand turn. There's no one here to argue why it would be proper, careful, and prudent, and therefore I'm upholding the violation, $158 fine, $100 administrative fee, payable within 30 days.
Our next one's going to be Velasquez. Notice number 12423. 00006431 on Velasquez. Violation occurred December 29th of 2022 at 3:34 p.m. Violation is going to be on a 2009 Toyota, silver in color, with a Florida registration of Yankee 326 Quebec Zulu. That is Y326QZ, as you see here in the first still photo. As we go to the second still photo, it's going to be a left-hand turn. Violation occurred northbound Socrum Loop Road at East Daughtry Road. Again, it's a left-hand turn. So the light was yellow for 4.9 seconds. It was red for an additional 1.0 seconds. The speed limit in this intersection is 40. The vehicle was doing 31. You can see here in the second still photo where the vehicle's before the white stop bar and the light is red. And we'll go to the third still photo where you can see he proceeds to make the left-hand turn. And we'll go to the video. And we can slow that down for you to quarter speed. So at a yellow arrow, and then it goes to completely red. So it's completely red. Vehicle's nowhere in the shot of the video.
So it's a left on red, which is comparable to a straight-through violation. $158 fine, $100 administrative fee. This is a no-show case, payable within 30 days.
Thank you.
I would like to add a little bit to my ruling in the Callahan case, if that's okay. If we
Sure.
can just recall that very briefly, and I'm going to add a couple things.
Sure. Sounds good.
And then we'll go through the summaries.
So you want me to?
Yeah, just announce the number real quick and just say we're going to add to the ruling maybe.
So notice violation 12423 00003826 Lori Callahan. We're going to add some to the ruling.
Okay. So in addition to the ruling before, I also find that based on the testimony of Officer Scott, the affidavit was not properly submitted. This evidence is corroborated by the email which says she refused to give a name of a person that was driving the vehicle. Therefore, to the extent she did submit an affidavit, it was incomplete and it was faulty and did not result in a proper transfer of liability. And in addition, even if the Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination did apply in this case, She is not incriminating herself because she says she was driving. She is, quote unquote, incriminating one or two of her adult children, and she cannot invoke the right against self-incrimination for someone else.
Thank
That's
you.
all I have.
Thanks. All right, we're done.
Okay, so we'll go through. There it is. So we'll go through the summaries now. Following cases, the defendants or violators have elected summary disposition. This is a statutory fine of $158 and a $12.50 administrative fee, and they will have 60 days to pay. 7291 Anderson Jason, 6698 Ars Giselle, 9080 Arnold Salmon, 2334 Bell Nicky, 4784 Big Mike Does It All LLC, 56706 Cobbs Nettie, 6243 Cuevas Ramon, 0443 Dempsey Cathedria, 3696 Dorsey Chiara, 6046 Freimeyer Dwight, 5997 Garcia Diaz Mariana, 8927 Gray John, 9230 Griffin Roberta, 57431 Grizzle Patricia, 3902 Hernandez Brandy, 7019 Hurley Tara, 8926 Jolliffe Kevin, 0518 Keys Corinthia, 7499 Kincaid Michael, 4883 Knight James, 1473 Knight Lawanda, 8976 Lane Idea, 8380 Martin Timothy, 1251 Martinez Mireya, 0213 Martorell Escobar Samira, 1564 McLean Brenda, 4719 Moore Troy, 6290 Morales Jose, 9702 Murchie Mark, 8554 Paula Saint Sandy, 5070 Peraza Reynaldo, 5188 Powell Jacqueline, 4865 Purcell Hyla, 8645 Rodriguez Ariana, 3209 Sanders Lewis, 3191 Sanders Ebony, 5575 Schaefer Douglas, 7860 Solomon Ned, 0293 Strathern Mark, 0311 Taylor Sean, 5716 Taylor Sherry, she's got another one, 5104 Taylor Sherry, 2499 Vasquez Jesus, 3679 Vasquez Wilfredo, 0096 Watson Gillian, 4694 Wanteller Amber, 9536 White Nadia, 8331 Williams Christina, 4009 Williams Tammy, 4785 Williams Tammy, 3888 Workman Stephen, and that will
We
conclude.
have one that we do need to read into the record as a summary. David Sheeb,
Okay.
that one was a summary.
Okay, so just for the record, notice number 1242200241732. David Sheeb is a summary disposition, and it was mistakenly skipped. And that will conclude the hearing.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Feel better.